Hey guys, Rachel Ray here, and today I want to let you in on a little secret that can totally transform the way you shop, cook, and eat. Have you ever found yourself standing in the grocery aisle, staring at a wall of boxes and bags, feeling like you need a decoder ring just to figure out what's actually in your food? You're definitely not alone. Those tiny numbers, long ingredient lists, and scientific-sounding words can make anyone's head spin. It's like the food industry is speaking a different language. But here's the good news. You already have everything you need to crack the code. You don't need a nutrition degree or a fancy app, just a few simple tricks and a little bit of curiosity. It's all about knowing what to look for. And once you do, you'll be amazed at how quickly you can spot the foods that are truly good for you. Think of the nutrition label as your trusty kitchen sidekick. It's there to give you the real scoop on what's inside every package, so you can make choices that fit your lifestyle and taste buds. Once you get the hang of reading it, you'll feel empowered to make smarter, tastier decisions every time you shop or cook. It's a total game changer. Don't worry, I'm not about to throw a bunch of confusing jargon at you. We're going to break it all down into easy, bite-sized tips, just real talk, so you can feel confident and in control. Pretty soon, you'll be able to spot the good stuff, steer clear of the not-so-great, and see right through all those flashy marketing claims that try to trick you. Imagine walking through the store, feeling totally confident about what you're putting in your cart and bringing home to your family. That's what we're aiming for. So, let's do this together. Grab a snack from your pantry, and let's check out its label side by side. I'll show you exactly what to look for, step by step. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what every part of the label means, and you'll be able to make choices that work for you and your goals. Remember, it's all about making food work for you, starting with understanding what's in it. Let's get reading and unlock your kitchen's secret code together. First rule of Label Reading Club: always start at the top, serving size and servings per container. These two lines are the key to unlocking everything else on the label. Think of them as the map legend. Without them, the rest of the information is just a jumble of numbers. If you skip this step, you might completely misunderstand what you're actually eating. Every single number below, calories, fat, sugar, sodium, and more, is based on that serving size. If the serving size is half a cup, all those numbers are for just half a cup, not the whole package. Miss this detail, and the rest of the label won't make sense. It's easy to assume the numbers are for the whole package, but that's rarely the case. Let's say you grab a bag of chips. The label says 12 chips per serving, and there are 3 servings in the bag. That means the numbers you see are just for 12 chips, not the entire bag. If you eat the whole bag, you need to multiply every number by 3. That's 3 times the calories, fat, and sodium you see on the label. So instead of 150 calories, you're actually eating 450. That's a big difference, and it adds up fast if you're not paying attention. Food companies often make serving sizes small on purpose. It makes the numbers look better: lower calories, less sugar, less fat. But in reality, most people eat more than one serving at a time. Take a bottle of soda, for example. It might look like a single serving, but check the label. Sometimes it's 2 or even 2.5 servings. That means if you drink the whole bottle, you're getting double or triple the sugar and calories listed. Always check how many servings you're really eating. If you're sharing, great. But if you're eating or drinking the whole thing yourself, you need to do the math. Before you look at calories, fat, or sugar, always note the serving size first. It's the context for everything else on the label. If you eat double the serving, double the numbers. If you eat half, cut them in half. It's simple math, but it makes a huge difference in understanding what you're really consuming. Making this a habit puts you in control of your food choices. You'll know exactly what you're eating, and you won't be fooled by tricky packaging. It's the most important step to making honest, smart choices for your health. Comparing products becomes much easier when you're looking at the real numbers for the amount you'll actually eat. Serving size is your foundation. Master this, and you're well on your way to being a savvy, empowered shopper. You got this! Next up, calories. Think of calories as fuel for your body. Energy you need to live, move, and think. The right amount depends on your age, activity, and goals. The label shows calories per serving, usually based on a 2,000 calorie diet, but your needs may differ. Eat more calories than you burn? Your body stores the extra as fat. Eat less? You lose weight. Calories aren't the enemy, they're about balance. Use the label to compare foods. a 150 calorie bar versus a 250 calorie bar. Pick what fits your day, lighter snack or post-workout refuel. The key, make that number work for you. It's all about context. Quick label checks help you stay on track. Now let's talk nutrients to limit saturated fat, trans fat, sodium, and added sugars. These are the sometimes foods, okay in small amounts, but too much isn't great for your health. Saturated fat comes from animal products and some oils. Too much raises bad cholesterol. Trans fat? Avoid it. Raises bad cholesterol, lowers good. Sodium, salt is everywhere. Too much can raise blood pressure. Added sugars sneak into yogurts, sauces, and snacks. Watch for them. Check the label to spot these hidden troublemakers. Look for lower numbers in these categories. Limiting these four is a big step toward a healthier plate. The label is your best defense. Make it a habit to scan for these. Small changes add up. Now for the good stuff, nutrients you want more of. Look for fiber, protein, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium. Fiber keeps you full and supports digestion. Find it in whole grains, beans, fruits, and veggies. Protein builds and repairs your body. Meat, fish, eggs, beans, and nuts are great sources. Calcium and vitamin D strengthen bones. Iron carries oxygen in your blood. Potassium helps control blood pressure. Scan the label for these all-stars. Choose foods that help your body thrive. What do those percentages mean? That's percent daily value, your shortcut to smart choices. Use the 5-20 rule. 5% DV or less is low, 20% or more is high. Low is good for things to limit. Saturated fat, sodium, added sugars. High is great for fiber, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Compare products side by side using this rule. Example, yogurt. A has 8% DV sugar, low. Yogurt B has 25%, high. Prioritize what matters to you. Less sugar, more calcium, etc. The 5-20 rule makes label reading fast and easy. It's your at-a-glance guide. Let's talk about the front of the package, prime marketing territory. Claims like all-natural, multigrain, or low-fat can be misleading. Multigrain doesn't mean whole grain. Check the ingredients for 100% whole wheat. Low-fat products often add sugar or salt to boost flavor. Made with real fruit might mean a tiny bit of concentrate and lots of sugar. The front is advertising, the back is the truth. Always flip the package and check the label and ingredients. Don't let buzzwords fool you. Be skeptical, be smart. Let the nutrition facts be your guide. Last stop, the ingredients list. This is where you discover the real story of what you're about to eat. While the front of the package might be covered in bold claims and eye-catching graphics, the back is where the truth lives. If you want to know what's actually in your food, this is the place to look. Ingredients are always listed by weight, from most to least. That means the first few ingredients make up the bulk of the product. If sugar, refined grains, or oils are at the top, that's what you're mostly eating, even if the front says whole grain or natural. Look for short lists with simple, recognizable ingredients. The fewer the ingredients, the less processed the food usually is. If you can pronounce everything and know what it is, that's a great sign. Long lists with chemical-sounding names often mean more additives and less real food. For example, if you're buying bread and see whole wheat flour as the first ingredient, that's fantastic. It means the main ingredient is actually whole grain, which is what you want for better nutrition and more fiber. But if you see enriched bleached flour at the top, it's a sign the product is made mostly from refined grains, which have less nutrition and fiber. These are often used to make food softer and last longer, but they don't offer the same health benefits. Take peanut butter, for instance. The best kinds have just peanuts and a little salt. That's it. If you see sugar, palm oil, or other additives, it's a sign the product is more processed and less wholesome. Watch out for hidden sugars. There are dozens of names for them, like corn syrup, dextrose, cane juice, maltose, and more. Manufacturers often use several types to make the product seem less sugary, but it all adds up. If you spot multiple sugars scattered throughout the list, that's a red flag. It means sugar is a major ingredient, even if it's not listed first. Be especially cautious with snacks, cereals, and sauces. Take a moment to scan the list for quality and simplicity. Look for real foods you recognize, and try to avoid products with a long list of unfamiliar or artificial ingredients. The more you practice reading labels, the faster you'll get at spotting the good stuff. Soon, you'll be able to pick out the healthiest options in seconds, even in a crowded grocery aisle. Remember, the ingredients list is your final check for real nourishing food. It's your best tool for making smart, healthy choices every time you shop. You're now a label reading pro. Go fill your cart with confidence, knowing you can spot the real story behind every product.